Hello, 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 everybody. How we doing today? Good. Hey, by the way, I
Good.
was wondering, what's your favorite superhero movie? I was thinking mine might be like Dark Knight Rises, maybe. Oh, apparently Xylemos agrees. Yeah, I think so. No? How about yours, Jake? What's yours?
Sorry, my internet's fucking up again. What'd you say?
I was asking, what's your favorite superhero movie? I was thinking mine might be Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, that is a good one.
Yeah, right?
That's not something I could just answer. I'd have to think about it.
Yeah?
You know what
I mean,
I
it's not something you just joke about, right?
Oh, cringe. Oh my god. That one was that one hurt. That one hurt, dude. Oh my. That one was bad.
Oh. You know what?
Oh my God.
We shouldn't start the stream popping off of these jokes, you know? Like
Stop before it gets any worse.
That was so bad. Oh
dude.
my god. Holy shit.
guys, I'm murdering them. It's great. No.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Oh my
Listen,
god.
listen. These jokes come rapid fire. It's okay.
Okay. All right.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh dude, you're so bad. So bad.
Oh. I have to thank you for that one. That was, it took two of you to make this work. I appreciate it. Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god.
I think
Oh, I got ice cream cake, guys. I'm just a week late.
Speaking of weak,
Once more with
Well, that explains everything.
Yeah. Scott is weak.
Oh, yeah.
Confirmed. Right here.
once
Live.
more with feeling.
God. Because I was streaming, I didn't have any of the things
I
I'd
couldn't
normally
finish mine
prepared.
last week because, let's be honest, ice cream cake's a bit much. So I still have
More with
mine, and
feeling.
I'll join you. So,
Hey!
yeah.
what do you mean it's a bit much? You mean
I prefer regular ice cream. Hey guys, wow, Hype Train's already going. That's pretty awesome. Thank you.
and Super is the best superhero movie ever.
Super? I don't know if I ever saw Super.
Yes. Well, then you should.
Oh, okay.
Super.
What's it about?
Yes. I think a guy going through some very mental breakdown kind of situation.
Sounds fun.
In the best of ways, it's Dwight from The Office.
Oh no. Oh wait, no, wait. I think you made me watch this before.
Oh yes.
Oh,
yeah.
no. Is that?
Oh, yeah.
He has like a really. Oh no, that movie's
Oh, yeah.
not. This isn't. Don't watch that movie.
It's the best movie.
No,
It is
don't
the
watch
best
that movie.
Yeah, watch Super if you haven't. Holy moly, it's good.
Oh no.
Shut up, crime.
It's not good. It's
Oh, it's
really
fantastic.
bad.
Oh, it's great.
My fork's frozen to the.
Nathan Fillion does cameos in it. Like,
You know what movie's really good? Velocipaster. It is phenomenally bad on every level.
Oh, is that
Did
the
you,
one
did you
where
actually watch that?
When I was living in the
No.
student dorms at my uni, we put it on the TV in the lounge for a floor. Me and my friends, and we all just sat and watched Velocipaster at like 12 a.m. on the weekend. It was phenomenal. The movie sucks ass,
Yeah, clearly.
but the reveal at the end is top tier.
Nick, he's saying Veloso as in dinosaur, pastor as in
yeah.
priest. Have you heard of this or no?
no.
You're missing out. You've missed out on a lot.
You live a charmed life.
Is this kind of like Midnight Meat Train?
I don't know what that is, Nick. Do not put that in my head. I do not want to know what that is.
So
We'll leave it there.
Where you're going that's just your space, but it's M. Night Shyamalan, so you don't know.
It's
right?
okay. You know what? The surprise is probably exactly where I think it is. Okay. This movie was me fucking you the whole time. Look at that. I took your money, bitch. Like, M. Night Shyamalan, you tricked me
Oh.
again.
I thought that was the Lionsgate logo.
No, so Shyamalan did do what? Glass was decent, and no, I think Glass is the bad one because that was the third one. Like, Unbreakable was good, and the second one was the one that you didn't realize it was related until you watched the post-credit scenes. And that was the one where he was a monster. Split was good.
Yeah.
But then Glass was like, oh, that's your ending? Surprise, it sucked. So, but again, M. Night Shyamalan. You can only hold on for so long. All right. Let's
We can start without Jake. He wasn't important anyway.
Yeah, Jake's kind of disappointing me at the moment anyways. I have this little thing that I'm trying to work on. I'm trying to do, but Jake is like sleeps while I'm awake and like has children to take care of. And so he doesn't respond as rapidly or as often as I want him to. Like everybody who has ever tried to communicate with me. So, yeah, I don't know. Are we good to go? Just waiting on Jake. All right, cool. While we're waiting, Sel, you want to fill us in on last week?
Yeah, I can fill us in. I actually remember last week fairly well. Nick called us in to have a bout into the forests of Eldamar. We kind of plunged straight into them. Met some what were they, pixies? I basically just did some oral to them. They had a great time. They listened to all the stories. They loved it. Nick failed at sneaking and almost caused us to maybe die. I kind of smoothed it over with him for the most part, with Nick's help. And then we got to their secret grove, and then I had the fairies start gathering resources that Lenny wants. And then we saw some of these like white oak trees that they say is like the source of life. And Varix touched it, and I wasn't allowed.
There you go. All right. So,
Might want to work on that storytelling. It's a little creepy. No, but yeah.
Can you put a hat on? Do you have like a beanie?
And also, I'm pretty sure Varix was licking the tree. Did you taste it? You tasted it.
No, I wouldn't put it past me.
You know what? Never mind, Sel. The
Sounds
pants.
like something I'd do.
The pants match the hair. It's okay. Don't even worry about it. The pants match the hair. It's all good. It's all good.
What?
Oh, my apologies. I said the pants match the hair. You don't have to worry about it. It's all good.
Yes, they're wiener dogs.
That's all we have time for tonight.
They are wiener dogs on my pajamas.
Your job.
Well, Wade would be happy.
Wait, no shame in wearing pajamas in your own room.
Let's get started. Jake,
Thank you.
last time we played, as he just said, you were able to touch the tree, and were curious about the details to it, so on and so forth. Felt a little strange as we discussed. But Sel, your character was told he was not allowed to. Oh, he went to try to touch it. They got angry with him.
Yeah.
That's kind of where we left off. What it was your characters were trying to decide to do here. How it was you wanted to handle the situation. Because I think we literally left with you trying to touch the tree and them getting angry with you. Not like, ah! But like, just reaching out gently towards it. And then respecting their wishes because your character's been relatively diplomatic and kind. So kind of like picking up where things left off here, knowing that many of the little sprites or pixies, nixies, whatever they are, have kind of like gone out of here on their scavenger hunt for you, where I think you rolled a disgustingly high check to convince them to do that.
Probably something like that. Let's see.
It was a crit, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah. The
Crit
last
success,
diplomacy
yep.
roll
It
was a 32.
Yep. Actually, I think
Pretty good.
I took that 20 and I dropped it right over next to Nick's thing, so I wouldn't forget about it. That's right.
Oh, should we make a prediction for the first nat 20 or nat 1 between me and Nick?
Uh,
I mean, is it a prediction or is it?
All of it.
the problem with the prediction is it's not definitive that there's going to be an outcome, so it kind of like breaks the prediction bit. You know what I mean?
I mean, I am going to roll a 1. It's going to happen.
I'll start one if you're up for it.
But I would say no, just because it's not definitive that a one will happen. So we're gonna go immediately to your characters. We're gonna go immediately to your characters, where you're going to kind of one could touch a tree, the other one couldn't. Are your characters gonna stay here much longer? Are you gonna look around much longer?
I'm basically like, if the pixies come back with all the stuff we gave them on the list, I'm kind of good. Like, for me, that's a success. I don't need to push it. I know Jake's got some weird synergy with that tree, so if he doesn't want to give it up, I will try to help him out there. I'm thinking maybe we can try to ask the pixies if we can grow these trees, perhaps in another location, say Jake's territory, since he has some kind of weird synergy with it.
So you actually, it's kind of one of those things where you realize there's going to be a bit of time between, when you would ask them to do the scavenger hunt for you and them actually completing it. So watch this happening, trying to change the subject from the fact that he was trying to touch the tree and pull his hand back. You're like, these trees, is there any way we can grow them, elsewhere? And some of them would kind of, give that response again. There's many of them, right? There were thousands of them at some point, and many have left, but there's still many of them. So with a couple of voices kind of like chiming in here and there, some duplicate voices, whatever it may be, you hear them being like, yes, the trees can grow in other places too. It costs much life. It takes a lot of life, and they must give a lot of life for the trees to grow somewhere else. And the seeds come with a cost.
Oh, that's good. My friend here, he's very good at taking life, and he could really learn to use how to give life. So maybe this could be a great exchange.
You get the response, life costs life.
Well, if someone can get lives, it is Barracks.
And kind of like leave it at that.
What do we need to do to get the seeds?
Life costs life.
Oh, sorry, Sal. So we're just gonna stuff. His life. Yeah. Sweet.
And we got an extra chocobo.
Don't go there, man. Right, well,
Like, I was telling a joke. That's too serious.
Yeah. It's just mean. It's a poor little animal. No, it's relative. What's the preferred life?
You ask what's the preferred life? There seems to be some confused chatter amongst them, but no actual response.
Good thoughts, people? Suggestions? So we need to find basically a sacrifice if we want to get tree seeds. Is what I'm thinking this is basically going to. Are there any half-away around?
Get two of them just to be sure.
Oh, that's so bad.
Barracks is not being extremely helpful at the moment. He's actually kind of just walking around the little glade that we're in, looking at the trees and I don't know, thinking deeply, because he does that a lot.
There's find the lie in that statement.
Deep. The lie is deep. We know it's quite shallow.
Estel's also probably not paying too much attention because he's trying to think through why he wasn't allowed to touch it.
So you kind of feel like you're talking to yourself there, Nick?
He's talking to the sprites, isn't he?
Par for the course. Might as well be talking to myself. Shit. Do you have any enemies or natural predators in the area? Enemies of the grove.
They don't seem to fully... Oh, hi, Steve. They don't seem to fully understand what you mean by enemies of the grove.
Half-away. Little people.
Shake their head. There are no enemies here. Nothing would fight us. Nothing comes after us here. We are sacred. This place is sacred. Not us sacred. No, not us. You're saying you're sacred? No, not me. I'm not sacred. This place is sacred. These trees are sacred.
Once more with feeling.
They are life.
Does it require
Once
to take a
more with
life to
feeling.
grow, or just the life of the land itself to grow?
They are life. So they grow.
Once
If we
more
planted
with
it in a
feeling.
place barren of life, would it still grow? Would it be the life of that land?
It would need life. All things need life.
I'm glad I'm not talking to these things.
Things
Like
do
funny, you don't.
Keep licking the tree bark, Jig.
Yep.
He's about to discover penicillin. Well,
Willow bark is a natural pain reliever.
Do you have someone who knows the process of these trees, of how they grow? Or is it just they are life and they need life?
these trees are old. As old as the forest. Older than the forest. These trees are the forest.
Where are the young trees?
You can see many trees all around. All trees are young, and all trees are old.
Once more with feeling.
Remember their life?
I've
and their
changed.
not
I've
life?
changed my mind. We are now slaughtering all the Fae.
And they set fires to the forests.
Once more with feeling.
Pardon me while I grab some cold iron.
Perhaps we shouldn't try to mess with knowledge we don't understand.
Says the religious guy.
It's like Buddhism, okay? It's not like Catholicism, okay?
I don't know. I didn't read your pamphlet.
Well, you know what? Maybe you should have, Nick, okay?
Probably. Does Naren read? I don't know. I
would
feel
hope.
like I have people do that for me. No, I'm just-
I have
Scott,
people that do that for
can,
my
can I make a check or anything about? Have I heard of any rituals or things about like what they're saying, like takes life to give life? Is there any ritualistic magic or anything that I may have heard of that does that?
Honestly, what they're saying is either very on point, like very on the nose, or it's nonsensical. It's kind of, and you don't know. They're goddamn pixies or sprites or whatever they are, right? They're very nonsensical. At least they come off that way.
I mean, we can just try to hunt something and give it to the trees and see if we get some seeds. I mean, that's
I don't understand these sports, but I don't feel like hunting something and putting it next to the tree will necessarily do anything.
It's Rafiki, man. It's the circle. It's the circle of life. I don't know. Try giving it some blood. So.
Did you say that? In character?
I love this dynamic. It's so good.
I'm assuming you didn't say that in character.
No. I guess I don't know. I'll offer some blood. Sure. Will my blood create seeds? Will my life create life? Well, no, I don't want to go that far.
You wish to give the tree your seed?
What is it? I'm a dendrophiliac now. Bring on the pumpkins. All right.
It's like, that's how the trees got white.
Oh my.
Jeez. Yes. Stop this man.
Oh, Jesus. All right. And, what do you do?
I blame your orange hair. It's got Scott all fired up. Sure. I don't know. Shit.
They do say don't yell fire in a movie theater.
They do.
Fuck up. My God.
I don't know.
Listen. We'll get the burn on, dude. Okay, listen.
Oh,
right
geez,
into-
that's just too much.
No,
Also,
no.
I'm also jealous. Mine's getting very thin because I'm old. So I'm jealous. That's a nice full head of hair
I would hope
that you have destroyed with hair dye. So
it's fine. I didn't have to bleach it too bad.
yeah, I'm gonna cut my forearm and try to give the tree some blood. See what happens. I don't know. Probably nothing. Taking HP damage for nothing. But let's just try to get out of this circle we're in right now.
I thought you were trying to get into the circle of life.
Hey,
So
hey.
you cut your forearm, doing 1 point of con damage.
What?
Oh, sorry. Did you give yourself a paper cut, or did you actually cut yourself?
Like I'll draw like some HP.
Okay, there you go.
Somebody roll me 1d4, and that's what I will deduct. And that will probably be how I die.
So you roll a so what is it? You cut yourself a little bit, and you go over to the tree and allow your blood to. Would you try to like smear your arm on the tree?
Snaga, you son of a bitch.
True. Snaga is a son of a bitch.
Excuse me.
I'm just kidding. Your mother's probably
Talking about you,
wonderful. I
Scott.
have no
She's
idea.
exactly that's what I was thinking. I bet she's a wonderful lady.
I was talking about you, Scott.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, Scott's mom's very nice to me.
Yeah, nicer to Nick than she is to me.
Never charged me rent.
True. Ouch. Moving on. All right. So the
In real life backstory.
You'll get none.
So you go to cut your arm and smear your arm on the tree, and you go over and try to smear your arm on the tree, and when you do, it's just now blood stain on the tree.
Do the fairies react in negative ways, or are they just like?
They're amused.
I
Fair enough.
just say,
They are fairies.
Some of them are literally dancing around and cutting their own arms and smearing them, not fake cutting their arms and smearing them on each other, while others are pretending to be trees. So it's like, and it's like, because they're fairies. The spirits. There's literally hundreds, if not thousands, of them all around you at the moment, watching this and just kind of like pantomiming and being. Goofy.
joke's on you. My blood's high iron, bitches. No, I killed them all.
Yeah, but it's warm. It's warm iron.
Yeah, I'm cold on the inside because I'm edgy.
You're reptilian.
You're edgy. Hold on. Would you dye your hair orange?
I don't have that much edge.
That's not edgy, okay? It's not an emo color.
Sorry.
It's the opposite of
You gotta
emo
do purple
color.
or blue or black.
Yes, there you go.
Oh, geez. So I was like, I gave it life. Why is it not giving me life?
You didn't give it life. You give it blood.
Get rolled.
Let me find another seed. I'll find a seed of something else and put it in there. There you go. That's a life.
He walks around and literally just finds like an acorn, like a good 50
Yep.
feet away.
More with
Pulls back an acorn and puts it at the base of the tree.
It's not like a coin slot.
They're amused. Once again, one of them is like sitting around, like, and a couple of others like curled up in a ball. A couple others go over and pick it up like it's an acorn and carry it over. And there's another one that's like it's a tree, and they put it down with the feet, and the tree then it goes down and gives it a hug, and it's like, oh, this tree loves you. And they
All right, you give it your life. You tell me how it's done.
they're just once again kind of laughing at you, mocking you.
All right, yeah.
I don't
very
believe we'll have
amused.
any answers. Naren.
All right, well, at least I was trying. I was giving suggestions. I got one guy who's licking the tree, and you were being like, well, we shouldn't ask ourselves questions that we don't understand things too. But yes, this religion is religion-y. I don't know. I'm not articulate today, but I'm out of suggestions. So
What do you guys got?
I believe the direct answer is that we have to give a life to get life from the tree. And I don't believe any of us want to give any of our lives or of your chocobo or axbeaks. So unless you want to go hunting for a beast life in this forest, and maybe you know it best, but I believe you said we should avoid troubles, enemies in the forest.
Yeah. I feel like we're passing up a chance, but since it's linked to Jake, I don't really care. Just kidding.
Alright.
No, I mean we have the time. We're sitting here waiting. We're waiting. We gave these
Yeah.
people basically a shopping list. If we can be productive, let's be productive. This is a massive resource. So
It's a good
yeah.
idea if we can find an animal. You know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean.
Let's go hunting
Well,
for Bambi's
we could
mom.
Yeah,
Sweet.
more or less. Or Bambi, you know.
Except for it's Eldamar, so we're gonna find the evil stag deer of Norse mythology.
Like a mutated deer with like detached eyeballs or something like that, dude. I don't know. Norse mythology's weird.
So, Green, stand up for yourself. So, you are you actually gonna go hunting? Obviously, allowing time to pass, which we can jump.
Yeah,
step in a
yeah.
second, but-
We'll go hunting. We're looking for small, like hopefully not pulling down half of Eldamar on us. But yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and who's leading the hunt? Who's gonna roll the survival check?
Oh God, it's gonna be me. We're bringing down the whole forest, boys.
It's gonna be me.
Yeah, I got -1.
If it's a survival check, I can assist you. Because you're familiar with the forest. I'm not. So,
Awesome.
do I need to roll to give you something?
Yep.
Yes.
Roll 20.
Jake, you roll the 21st.
There you go.
He gives you a +2.
Sweet. Why do I have a 10 plus 5 on my sheet?
I gotta look. I have no idea what you're talking about. Your Kushibashi.
I think that was for when we were navigating because you kind of knew where we were going at
Yeah.
the start
Yeah.
part.
Yep. Gotta remove that.
Sweet. That's what I will replace that with a 2. Oh.
Oh, we should have done the gamble.
Oh boy.
Your first roll, Nick.
Let's get it there. It's nice and tasty.
We have crit fails, so.
I'm aware.
All right.
I just, Scott looked a little too comfortable, and I felt like he needed to put some work in here, aside from being a little fairy. So,
All right. Let's see. What happens is you guys go hunting, trying to kill a deer. Both of you guys carry ranged weapons, right? Both Jake and Nick do, right? Both of you have a bow?
Carry ranged weapons too.
No, yeah. But you haven't been included in anything so far. Why should we include you now? Listen, you just quietly sit in the theater and enjoy the show. Okay, don't go ruining it for everybody else.
oh jeez.
Oh God, what's
geez.
wrong with you?
Oh man, this is gonna be an all night thing. You're gonna have to ride it.
All right. But we love you, Sal. No. All right. So, anyways, let's So both of you guys are going to try to hunt down the deer, track it down. You can imagine, actually, all the three of the characters I meant are trying to track down, hunt down the deer. So what ends up happening is the deer is cornered, and then just to make sure you actually killed the thing, both of you took the shot at the same time. So one took the shot. You're actually not entirely sure who. Actually, Sal, I'll let you roll a perception check so you can find out whose fault it is. Yeah, you have no clue.
Love failing perception checks. -2.
So, you take the shot, and one of you guys actually strike the deer. It was a really good hit. It wasn't a perfect hit. It was a really good hit. You struck the deer. It's by the where it was hit. It's likely going to run off. If you track it down, you'll be able to gather its body. Awesome. Not a big deal. It's going to run off now like deer typically do it again. Track it. You'll be able to find its body. Maybe. The other arrow, however, because the way the deer spooked, it missed the deer and went behind it and instead shot the ground. It just shot the mounds of dirt or whatever that was behind the tree.
Fuck.
Needless to say, the mound of dirt or whatever that was
Gonna
behind the
start
deer
shambling.
starts
Shambling.
shambling its way up because it wasn't very happy that you struck it with an arrow.
Fuck.
I like Josh's suggestion much better.
Nick
Much
goes
better.
full on Dick Cheney on Cell.
First of all, it was Jake that made the shot with Nick. Okay.
Yeah, you're the other hunting buddy. Now, if Nick goes Dick Cheney on Cell, does Cell's family have to apologize?
I don't know
Yeah.
who Dick Cheney is.
Even I know who that is.
Wait, you don't know who Dick Cheney is?
Not off the top of my head.
Oh boy, that's like
Well, you got to figure right. So
no. But he studies like Cell's all about history.
Yeah,
That's not even
like,
history. That's like while he was alive.
Yeah, well, that's the thing because it's more modern. I do history, not today's stuff. Typically, is what I look into. Okay.
to be fair, he was relevant when you were like 6.
Well, I was 6.
Wow.
Oh, I know who Dick Cheney is. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, incredibly
okay.
evil man. Yes, but yeah.
There's a
Yeah,
movie
yeah.
that came out about him called Cheney like a year ago. That like
Yeah,
won
I-
awards.
Yeah, I know who's after like read the little Wikipedia description.
Oh wow. I have to read Wikipedia. Okay, you know what? Let's just keep going.
I knew who he was before. Just I don't know the names. I'm bad at names.
I mean, to be fair, Green, that was 2 presidents ago. So. But anyways,
Yeah, it's been that long.
yeah, that's 3 terms ago. So, all right, back to the game.
Back to the gambling mound.
So all of a sudden the thing starts to rise. Now the thing immediately, as soon as it starts to move, Nick, you're sitting there like, got it. Okay, just need to track it. Like you instantly know what it is. The other 2 haven't a clue at all as to what it is. So I want everybody to go ahead and roll me a initiative. Nick, you get to actually roll a. I imagine you call out a warning to them as to what it is. You get to roll your initiative with a +2 because they didn't get the warning.
Very nice. Could have used that on the last roll, but yeah.
What overlay do I have you guys on? What screen?
The regular map.
Oh,
Yeah.
on the actual map.
Yeah.
Cool. So let me actually just add this to initiative, and we can actually switch layers even though there's not a combat windows. No, we don't need it. People didn't need to see the map because it's not relevant. I'll actually open this up. And oh, what am I doing? I'm a dummy. Click.
I need to.
Oh no, don't do that. Shambling Mound, their initiative. Oh man, I guess that's a good initiative. Here we go. /R. Well, that's
It goes last.
that's funny. The only thing that didn't appear on the overlay is that's weird. Oh, it's funny how that worked out. Oh, that's why. That's fine. I can figure it out over here. All right. So, anyways, it is going to go last, as you just previously said. You off. Where is you? Actually, I bought the things that have your little tokens on it. By the way, I just never actually got them. What did you roll, Tesla?
15.
Okay, thank you. And Naren also got a 15?
He got a 21.
21.
Oh, okay, so my numbers are just a little off. And you got a 17 barracks.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have Fire Shield spell that lasts for 5 rounds.
Okay, here we go. I have it now. Why don't we get this round started? So, Naren, it's very appropriate that you saw that you got that because you immediately see the thing starting to shamble up, and it moves very slowly, right? So you immediately react, calling out your warning to your allies, which gives them enough time to react as well. To give an idea of range, when you're bow hunting, you do not want to be too terribly far from the deer. You want it to be a clean, good hit. Otherwise, no bueno. So I imagine that Varix and Narin are like right next to one another, with Tesla not too far off, watching them do the hunt. Because Tesla, I imagine, isn't as much of a hunter. He's more of a miner, his own type of typical good warrior. So that all being said, I am making this a little bit too complicated. Up here, up here. Okay. Your characters would be about... buttons aren't clicking the right way. There we go. Okay. Your characters would be right about here, with Tesla, you being off to the side watching. This is when the mound appears, and it is large-sized. So you shot the thing, and it is now Nick's turn.
Oh, geez. Do I have Nabu with me?
I imagine you are not riding your chocobo, but I imagine that your chocobo wouldn't be too terribly far behind either. We'll say it was a good 100 feet away, so you can definitely call it. I believe you can do that as a free action, can't you?
Yes, I can. I will call Nabu. And
Its speed
I'm
is
just,
what?
without me, his speed is 60, I believe. I gotta pull him up now.
Never gonna live it up.
Gonna turn.
Speed is 80. Jesus.
Yeah.
That thing's fast.
Yeah, especially if I'm not riding him. Thinks that he's a monster.
Yeah. So cool. It'll actually be able to get to you because it's going to be, of course, hindered because of the forest here. But it doesn't, when it's in rough terrain inside the forest, because if it's affinity here, it doesn't take the full rough terrain. It moves at like 1.5. Sorry, instead of half speed, it's 3/4 speed, right? So 80 times 2, 160 times, what would that be? 0.75. It can get to you by the end of this turn. You'll be able to ride it or anything yet, but it can come all the way up to you for its turn. Your turn.
Sure thing. Yeah, I'll pop off a couple arrows at it.
Sure.
Or an arrow, I should say.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 17 chance hits actually pretty solid. Are you satisfied with it?
Sure.
It misses.
Yikers.
All right.
What are you gonna do? Yep, that's it for me.
Varix.
Seeing you shoot at it, Varix kind of just like looks to you and he's like, "What is that?"
Shambling mound, big earth creature. Smash it, burn it with fire.
Okay. He's just gonna loose an arrow. How far away is it?
As you can see on your little mapping map there. Oh, I don't think I dragged you guys over, did I? So you guys, it is about from you, 50 feet away.
50 feet.
Yes, sir.
So it can get to us in one turn, really, realistically.
You don't know how fast they move.
Oh, okay. Well,
Imagine slow.
I'm gonna enlarge, actually.
Sure. So, what does it take for you to cast Enlarge? Describe it to us. We haven't seen it yet. Actually, no, we did see it once.
Yeah, you did say it.
Describe it to
Varix,
us.
I guess he drops his bow, and starts a, how do we put it? Starts a little bit of a chant, in Karak, and his veins will come out, as they do. The blood flow increases, all that stuff, and he's going to
Making yourself laugh with that one.
Yeah, it was actually the more I was saying that.
We all heard it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I tried to keep it, you know.
No,
but
no
I just
discretion.
couldn't.
I got you.
There was,
He gets.
there was
I called you
no,
out.
There was nowhere to go with it.
He grows
Just
up
went
in
right to
size.
the blue pill commercial, huh?
Yeah.
Disrupts the blood flow.
Go ahead, sir. You do your turn. You get bigger in size. That's your action. What do you do with your move? Shiver.
Alright, take out my axe, I guess.
All right. You can do that while you're moving if you choose to move.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually move back like 10 feet.
Sure. You move back 10 feet. No problem. Okay. After that is going to be who? It's going to be
Me.
Tessel. Tessel! My
Me.
friend, my pal. Talk to us. What does your character do? Show us how
well, if
sexy
he's-
you are.
If he sees Varric's moving back, he's no coward.
Wow.
But I can't get to him, so he's gonna stand his ground and just draw. I'm assuming I have my bow drawn because I have a bow, and we're hunting. So
Well,
I'm gonna take a.
tactics just aren't familiar to Shado. Don't worry. You know, you just rush headlong in there, buddy. You
Well,
do
I'm
that.
I'm standing my ground to see what it does. And I'm gonna roll to
Yeah,
attack
well-
it with my bow.
We'll see.
I don't know what a shambling mountain is. I'm playing the character, Jake.
So am I,
19
buddy.
hit?
Did you actually move up some?
No, he stood his ground.
He stood his ground, draws a bow and an arrow, lines up his shot, takes it, and maybe you should have been the one going hunting because you actually hit.
Nice. Takes 4 points of damage.
All right, 4 points of damage. That's absolutely sexy. So you actually strike this thing and harm it for a bit, which is good news. After that is going to be the mound's turn, correct? Because there's something else you can do.
Yeah, he wouldn't back up. I mean, he doesn't think this thing can move fast. He's not worried about it.
Barracks, your initiative is what, 17, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm just fixing it. All right, awesome. Now it's the mound's turn. It's a shambling mound. The name shambling kind of gives it away, right? It doesn't have an incredible speed. So that being said, it starts moving up. Sorry. 1, 3, 4, 6. 6, 7, 8. So it double moves at its full speed, but its full speed is only 20, so it double moves to move up 40 feet, going towards the one that actually struck it. So it's actually going straight for Shado Tessel. It probably didn't perceive whoever hit it first, but it definitely perceived who hit it this time. By the way, can somebody in chat go ahead and roll me a d8 to see how much damage the mounds took that first strike against it? And let's go back to you guys. All it does is move up. It just moves up as far as you see it go there. Nothing crazy, so on and so forth. But to describe the shambling mound, for those of you that have never seen or heard of one before, because they're actually really cool looking creatures, though it was mentioned in Nick's backstory. Anyways, a shambling mound is a large creature that's comprised of whipping, wiry, like almost roots and vines. So this thing, it looks like it's a whole bunch of roots kind of like connected together, rise up as two pillars that allow it to shamble, but almost like in a stumbling way, move forward, walk forward like a bipedal creature. And much like any other bipedal creature, it does have a pair of arms, but these arms are again comprised of a whole bunch of vines and roots and whatnot that kind of bounce together. Its whole body is also made up of these roots and vines that has various other, almost looks like shrub leaves and whatnot kind of growing off of it that almost make it look like it's wearing clothing, even though it's not actually wearing clothing. It's just a bunch of leaves and vines and everything they're kind of covering up in various areas. They also seem to grow up in the area where shoulders would be, all the way up to form almost like a little mounded head, but not like a human obviously has this very prominent head. It's a lot more kind of like tucked in kind of head, that right in the area where you'd imagine a face should be, you see two glowing orbs, both of them white in color with a slight bluish hue to them. Not like irises or whatever it is around a pupil, but the entire orb has a slight blue but white glow to them, right? As this thing's moving towards you. it moves in a very strange way. Yes, it's bipedal, so it walks at 2 feet, but just much like how an ape sometimes walks with its arms to assist it, this thing does so as well. But you notice that the roots aren't all, even though they bind together to make these appendages as I've just described, they're not locked together, sometimes shifting in ways that your bones and muscles obviously can never do, right? Sometimes the arms almost seem to stretch out longer to help with a step as it's moving around this rough terrain as I previously described. But as it's pulling its arm longer, it causes like its leg to grow shorter or other parts of its body to kind of contract inwards, so it gets the additional vine length to be able to extend outwards. Anyways, it's alien in its looks and its movement, everything about it as it comes towards you. Needless to say, it's large and intimidating. That's it. All right, back to the actual game. It just does a double move towards you. Actually, nothing particularly exciting. Naren, it's your turn.
So Nabu should be with me. I figure we can mount up.
I believe you can mount as a free action if you can beat a DC 20.
Ride.
Yeah, ride check.
Let me pop that off right now.
I just totally splashed water all over my face.
And I did not, because I suck at everything.
Wow. So you just mount as a move action instead. Or
Yep,
just take half your move.
I honestly don't
Look up
remember.
real quick. Pathfinder, mounting your horse. Ride. Guide with knees, fight with cover, leap, spur, control. Fast mount, dismount. You can attempt to mount and dismount up to one size given rewards yourself as a free action, provided you still have a move action available that round. If you fail the ride check, mounting and dismounting is a move action, so it takes your move action.
Cool enough. So for this action, I will do that, and then I will tap one of my vestment charges to grant Nabu freedom of movement.
Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We got to get a token that has like you sitting on top of Nabu in some way, but we'll work on that some other time. Anyway, so you're using mount up onto Nabu, and and that's that. It kind of like comes over onto your square. Cool. All right, that's gonna be that. It's now who's next? Varix.
Yeah. So
Who
how
backed
close
up 10
is it in regards to those two now?
So it is about 15 feet or so from Cell. It's about 20 feet from what would that be? 25 feet from Nick, and so from you that would be 25 feet from you as well, because you've also backed up a bit.
Well, I am going to cast another spell.
Is it
Oh,
freedom
I
of
was
movement?
expecting to charge at him.
He can't charge in rough
You would be
terrain.
expecting that, wouldn't you?
Yes.
So I'm going to cast Long Arm. My arms grow in length.
Giving you a 15-foot reach. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Anything else with your turn, sir?
I'm going to start to move to put it. So it looks like it's heading for Cell.
Yep.
Right. I'm gonna kind of move to the side a bit, put myself in a position where I can either get a flank or at least get it from like the side while it's attacking him.
So you want to more or less a move
Advantageous
down.
positioning.
Yep.
somewhere.
Yep. Well, it hasn't gotten all the way to Cell yet, so you kind of have to.
Yeah, I'm not putting myself in front of Cell.
Yeah. No, I got you. You want to go around back almost. So moving up, that's
Yeah.
10, 20, 30 feet, I think is your speed, right?
40.
40 feet your speed?
Yeah.
I imagine more moving like this, just to make sure you're not a target. So more or less what it is you move in front of Naren, but actually away from Tesla a little bit, kind of like lining up a straight shot to get to the thing, while trying not to gather its attention, as its attention is actually going towards Shadow Tesla. Shadow Tesla, it's your turn. You see that
Yes,
nobody
sir.
seems to be coming immediately to your aid.
That's
Instead,
fine, I
they're
don't need
mounting
it.
up and kind of like moving themselves between a bunch of trees and around some roots and whatnot, as this thing is storming itself towards you. What do you do, sir?
I drop my bow,
Mhm.
and I'm going to go forward to attack it. Now, I have a question.
I have answers. All the answers, actually.
My Crown of Flames,
Mhm.
it says the activation is immediate. So that's not like a reaction, swift action, it's just like a thing that happens.
An immediate action is it happens on somebody else's turn when they do something to you. So it's like a reaction in 5e is an immediate
Oh.
action in
So-
in Pathfinder.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because I can activate the immolation.
Yep.
So I activate it when he goes to attack me, or I activate it now.
Copy and paste the text into chat for me, so I can
Uh,
accurately answer that question for you.
Yeah, I don't have to paste. I have the picture of it. I didn't copy paste the text, but I will post it in our.
Into our little
chat.
secret chatter. Okay.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
that's
sir.
what that says. So
It says crown of continuously blah blah blah. In addition, once per day can be activated. Stick around. Da 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 da. It says it can be activated. That's the standard action then. Unless it says
Standard
something
action.
else. Well, what does the text say above that?
yeah, I'll grab that too.
Yeah.
Which is why it was weird. So the text above that for the item itself said this.
So it says immediate. Immediate is the action type I'm talking about. Which
Okay.
means it's a reaction is what you call it in 5e.
Okay. Got you. To activate the immolation.
Correct. So you have to when you're attacked, it happens.
Okay. Then I will go forwards
Mhm.
to the creature.
Mhm.
Actually, I guess I would have probably stand like over here or something. So, seeing Varix wanting to flank it, and I will attack it. First, I will spend 1 panache to do precise strike to double my precise strike damage against the creature if it takes precise damage. But my character doesn't know either way, so.
That's a good question. I'll find out.
Actually, bonus on so I have to do it before I attack her, which is fine, and I'm gonna go try to attack it.
Make your attack roll, sir.
That's not gonna hit probably.
A 14's a really low chance to hit, sir.
I'm so it's what I do. That's my turn.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I'm glad you moved up into melee range. Actually, I forgot to mention something. As you're moving up into melee range, because you went from 10 feet away from it to 5 feet away from it, that actually provoked an attack of opportunity. So I actually get to attack you as you're making that approach. So my chance to hit is going to be a...
So as your attack roll, as he sees that's happening,
Mhm.
he would actually go to try to parry it
Oh, parry. Okay, cool. Can you blue
because
parry
he's going
in chat?
up. Yeah, since he was going up to the attack, that would make more sense than activate the crown.
Sure.
Yep. Opportune parry and repose. I spend 1 panache, which it expends an attack of opportunity to attempt to parry the attack against me.
Cool. Is it actually... Does this use your immediate action? Does it say that? Especially when we say attack roll as if she makes
Ooh,
for
maybe not.
each size category the attacker is larger. You take a -2 penalty to your roll, so that's a -2. It's greater than must declare you're doing it before after is announced, but before it's made.
So it takes my immediate action if
yep.
I successfully parry.
Can wait. So upon performing a successful parry, and if she has at least 1 panache point, the swashbuckler can, as immediate action, make an attack against the creature whose attack she parried. Yeah. So the parry is not an action. A riposte
Yeah, it just
would be. That's cool. All right. So you spend a panache. Go right ahead, sir.
yep, and I'm gonna roll my attack -2 from it. It's hard to do it. So I have 20.
Wow,
so
that's beautiful.
So basically, if he rolls less than a 20 on his attack, I parry it.
Yeah, that's super cool. Well, let's see. I actually genuinely hope this works because that'd be kind of cool if it did. Oh my god!
God,
Oh my god! I cannot believe you! Oh no!
we both rolled 8s. That's the greatest thing in the world.
Oh no!
Oh wait, no, I have -2 to that, so it's 18.
Oh, you didn't apply a -2.
And I could have lucked it, but
I
I
bet you
didn't.
did.
No,
Oh
I
no,
didn't.
but you forgot that you didn't apply a -2. I'll allow you to luck it. I allow you to.
Oh, okay. We're gonna see if there's luck, boys. Oh, it's tied. Does that mean I beat it though?
It says the swashbuckler makes attack roll for if a result is greater than.
Ah,
Ha-ha.
unlucky.
Haha.
Well, my immolation goes up as I'm surrounded by wispy orange and red flames.
Why are you guys giving them luck? Why aren't you giving me the luck? What's going on, guys? So, I'm going to resolve my attack. You tell me what happens. It's going to be 2, 6.
He takes 11 points of fire damage.
Cool. I'm fine with 11 points of fire damage.
I assume it's doubled, hopefully.
We'll check that out in 1 second. Let me just roll my damage. You be patient. So, make sure I had to click back and forth so many times I forgot how much damage I'm actually doing. All right, cool. So first I do this, which means you take 10 points of damage. Second of all, you do how much fire damage?
Wait. Caster level 8, so it might actually be 14 points, I think. I have to pull back up the spell. Let's see. The spell says 1 point per caster level. Caster level is 8 on the item. So it's actually 14. So he takes 14 points of fire damage.
Okay, so 3 more. Okay. Could you go ahead and roll me a spellcraft check? Anybody who has it? Nick, you don't have to roll spellcraft. You can instead roll knowledge nature if you prefer it.
Do you have to be trained in it?
You have to in both of those skills, yes, sir.
Okay.
So it's unfortunately Varric doesn't see it, but Nick, he goes and hits this thing, immolates it with fire, and fire starts burning this thing. Actually, it chars it a good bit, giving Shadow Tessel the idea that he's really hurting this thing. There's a whole bunch of charring happening to it. But much like throwing a wet log into a not so hot fire, all it does is really sizzle the outside and really doesn't burn the log very much. Yeah, sure. It hurt the creature. But Nick, you just remembered these creatures have fire resistance. You have to do a considerable amount of damage to it's like chop it down or burn it with fire. Maybe not that second one.
Lied to me.
You forgot.
He lied to me.
All right. So, fun thing about you burning it and it doing that 10 points of damage to you. The other thing it does, as soon as it hits you...
Me.
What? No, what? Grapple check. So I'm going to roll my CMB v your CMD, and hopefully you guys don't... Hopefully
Because it's grabbing me, does the immolation proc again, since it's a different attack roll?
Isn't it only once a round? Or no, same attack roll, to be clear.
It's same attack, okay. No, it's a continuous effect, last 5 rounds. I still have to beat a 17.
No!
Oh, wait, my CMD.
I rolled a natty 1!
I also have a CMD of 20, so it's fine.
I rolled a natty 1. It tries to grapple you. Not only does it not grapple you, it actually, as it tries to grapple you and it whacks you, it ends up overslipping because of the burning and sizzling that happened there. It ends up overslipping, and let's just say it falls prone.
It provokes it falling prone? Does that provoke an
No,
attack of
standing up
opportunity?
from prone does, though.
Okay.
Oh my god, it falls prone. God damn it. Oh! I was just sitting there like, I'm easily going to beat him. I got a plus 16. Oh, maybe I won't. I actually rolled a 1. Well, it's my turn. I stand up from prone, and it provokes an attack of opportunity.
From not
Do
me.
you have any more attacks of opportunity or no?
No, I couldn't take that feat.
Okay.
Because I had to get Slash's Grace. But doesn't Jake...
Jake has a 15-foot reach, and it's within 15 feet. It provokes an attack of opportunity. Jake, before you take your attack of opportunity, understand this, Mr. Long Arms. Jake's standing there. He's like, I'm big man with a big weapon and monkey arms. You get a +4 to attack him because he's prone.
Okay. A free action I still have to do on my turn, hey? I can't just activate it now.
Correct. So you cannot rage for free on somebody else's turn unless you have reactive rage or whatever it's called.
Yeah, alright.
It's a rage power.
Okay.
Roll real low.
So there's a +4 on top of this.
Correct, sir. Mental math?
I think that hits.
Yeah, I think you're 31 hits. I think it hits. Yep, go ahead.
Oh.
That's a decent amount of damage, though you rolled like garbage. It's a decent amount of damage. Does that incorporate your enhanced damage for being larger sized?
Yes.
It really just goes up as more d4s?
No, my weapon is 2d4.
Wait. So it does not include your enhanced damage?
Oh, I haven't.
Oh, you're gonna have to
upgraded
re-roll that.
the-
Give me 2 seconds. I gotta look it up for you.
Does it go up to 2d6?
Pathfinder weapons. I probably is 2d6, but give me 1 second to get the correct size, because size does matter no matter what anybody tells you.
Especially with him raging, bulging,
Yeah.
growing in size.
Okay, so
Head flushed.
if it's usually how
As
much
Josh
damage?
reminded me.
2d4.
Becomes 2d6. Yep.
Alright.
So re-roll that as 2d6.
Hey, that's fine, honestly, for you. That's a win.
15 points of damage. All right. So you actually chop this thing pretty heartily. So Nick, obviously you have nobody in your party that grows in size like that. Nobody in your party really casts spells like that. So seeing him all of a sudden get bigger, his arms grow longer so he can keep reach. It's one of those things where you realize, holy crap, what he just did there, even though this is not a native terrain to him, so on and so forth, what the Ashen Orc was able to do was actually circumvent this creature's ability to have reach. And he's actually able to reach attack the creature when the creature usually does that to you people. You know what I mean? What do you mean by you people? Anyways, so that is going to be your turn, correct? No, that's his turn. We're standing up and you get an attack of opportunity. Now he's actually going to take his turn and he's pissed. First attack is going to be against, he's going to take a free 5-foot step. He's going to take a free 5-foot step over, which gets both of you guys within his range. Now both of you are within 10 feet of him. Or it, I should say. And the mound is now going to attack each of you. 1 to you, Jake, and 1 to you, Tessel. We'll do Tessel first because it's mean. That was incorrect.
Yeah, Betsy, I don't think it has a plus 16 to hit.
Okay, that's definitely a 25 chance to hit. Now, does that also ping the immolation?
Yes, it does.
So that thing makes it so every time I attack you, it takes that amount of damage.
1d6 plus 5.
Go
I
right
think I
ahead
have to
and
roll
roll
it
it for
every
me,
time.
please.
Or plus 8, actually. Let me change that. So, another
Ooh.
6-year-old.
Beautiful.
Another 7 points, I guess.
Yeah, something like that.
Versus since it's less than
Jesus, what the
half.
hell? So that is that, and after that is going to be its attack against you, Varix. Oh no, sorry, it's damage against you, sir.
Yep. I'm gonna take another like 15 points of damage. I'm just gonna
6
kill over.
plus 5.
That hurts.
Take 12 points of damage as once again its arm whips out and whips and smashes you. It's also going to attempt to grapple you. Its grapple is going to be with a plus 16. Yeah, I successfully grapple you.
Yeah, no doubt.
Confirming one last quick little thing. So the way the grab ability works is it deals, let's see, if a creature hits with a special attack, as indicated, it deals normal damage and attempts to grapple as a free action with a unless otherwise noted. The grab can only be against a creature of equal size or smaller. The creature has the option to grapple. So I don't constrict you. Wait, hold on. A successful hold does not deal any damage. So if it chooses to do it later, yeah. So it doesn't do anything else to you immediately.
Okay.
But you
But
both.
Am I grappled?
Yes, you both are grappled.
Okay.
So
Well, not both. I am.
it's going to use its other arm to attack you, Jake.
Yeah.
Ooh, a 16. I don't have any daddies today. Somebody gave me any, so I'm not going to click it. 16 hit.
Yes.
It does.
Yes!
You have like a 15 AC, right?
Oh, shit. I keep pressing the wrong button. Sorry. 12 points of damage.
And
See
you rolled a 34 to grapple him.
No. I can't grapple two people at the same size.
Oh.
At the same time. I don't have the ability to do that. So it's got you grappled, and Jake, it just smashes for the aforementioned damage. All right. After the creature's turn, it smashes you and grapples you and pulls you into it, right? After that is going to be Jake's turn. It's Narin's turn. Narin, I imagine you start moving a lot quicker.
Yes, I'm actually about to do my full proc charge. I'm just getting everything ready for that.
Hey, Tesla, what's your name? Cell? I'm trying to find what pack Nick's came from.
I got you.
Is this creature token pack number 8? Is that what's
His chocobo or what?
from? No, him.
It's
I can't find him. but it could
it's
just be
creature
some
token
dumb-
pack 4.
No, I think the other one came from. No, Jake came from 8. All right, he must be 4. Like you just
Yeah,
said.
4. I posted Nick's picture and then he never responded.
I thought I said yes, but whatever. So
I don't see it in number 4.
as a
I'll tell you if it's there. If I'm
swift action, I'm gonna issue a challenge to the Shambling Mound. I don't see an action for using Inspiring Rush. It's the trait.
It's in 4. It's at the bottom.
What's that?
You're good.
So I'm going to use both of those, and then I'm going to charge attack. And I believe Nabu gets affected by Banner as well.
All right, cool. So let's see. Trait is going to be inspired once per day. You can make a charge attack. You get a +1 on both your attack roll and damage roll, as do the allies who make charge attacks before the beginning of your next turn. And then at 5th action, the Cavalier's Banner becomes a symbol. As long as the Cavalier's Banner is clearly visible, all allies get a +2 saving throws, +1 morale bonus attack rolls made as part of the charge. At 10th level, okay, cool. Your Nabu won't be able to get the charge attack as well, I don't think, though. You're riding the thing, so only you're going to get the charge attack. So you're going to be able to go to here. Unfortunately, unless you have something that stops it,
I have reach.
Oh, you have a reach weapon. Never mind. Cool.
Oh, both me and Nabu have reach.
Chocobos don't typically have reach because I'm pretty sure they're large size, long, not tall.
I'm pretty sure they have reach. Making attack.
Oh, reach 10 feet. Yeah, look at that. But
Yeah.
And they have sudden charge when they're making their own attack or whatever it is. So I would say actually it can attack at the end of a charge attack because it has sudden charge as an ability. Well, look at that. So, yep, why don't you go ahead and do it?
Sweet. So with all of that, I was just building these into my sheet because I hadn't done it before because I'm lazy.
I don't think you know how to make buffs on your character sheet, do you?
I just add the attacks in and that as it is, but yeah.
Is that a +2 morale to all of our attack rolls or what?
Uh,
Run saving throws against fear.
Yes.
So the reason why I couldn't find it is because it took so long for like as I scrolled down, it took so long to load. I never noticed it. I couldn't find it.
I would roll luck. For
yes, I will roll luck for that.
Hey!
Yes, thank you.
It friggin' worked. Look at that.
Thank you.
All right, cool. So you absolutely hit the creature.
So I hit it. I do 11 damage, and then I got to roll.
Do you have Spirited Charge?
No, that is next
okay.
level.
Okay. Gotcha.
Believe me, everyone keeps giving me feat suggestions, which are very appreciated. But Spirited Charge is like
expensive. No, I gotcha.
And I can pick it up next round.
Yep. So 11 points of damage is sexy though.
Awesome. So, but then Nabu's gonna swing.
Swing, bada. Oof. You happy with that 19? You want to go higher?
I don't want to burn up all the luck dice.
That 100% hits.
All right, so yeah, we'll do that.
It hits.
It hits, and for 13, because Nabu's a fucking beast, and because it was a sudden charge, he technically gets a trip attack against this guy.
You can try.
Succeed.
Which one was that? CMD, right?
CMB.
CMB. Oof.
Roll high, please. You tripped, dude.
Oh
you,
no!
You
Oh no!
He launches you. Right
You go
off of
to they grab the thing.
Well-
it ends up side swiping and smashing you. You need to make a ride check. You ready for this? Because I already closed that page. Pathfinder ride. DC, I'm about to tell you to not get dismounted yourself. 1 second. It is. I'd say DC 15. Stay in saddle is usually 5, but not for this. Not for this.
Thank
All
you.
right. All right. So you are not dislodged from it. Oh, you're so
Oh,
lucky.
jeez. It's only 10:20 and we're two down. We're
Yeah.
two down.
All right.
I'm not doing so well myself, so
All right. Varix, it's your turn, sir.
5 foot step. Giving me my 15 feet of reach again.
just letting
Blood
it get
rage.
absorbed.
Well, I'm not stupid to, run
Oh,
straight up to
green.
something I have no idea about.
Josh goes LOL ride check, and Green's like an actual ride check. Josh. Oh, that's right. The paladin says you leave 6 inches, enough space for baby Jesus. Okay,
Am I
sir.
flanking?
you are not because Sal's grappled.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
And where did Nick attack it from?
Here. So you have to be on the other side.
Okay, I see. Right, well. Alright, I will Blood Rage, Power Attack, and then attack.
All right, make your attack roll, sir. Who power attacks a creature with high AC? Someone with a high chance to hit.
yeah. He has a high chance to hit.
All my damage now, thank you.
He's like, don't fucking judge me. You don't know me. My name's Larry.
I'm starting to picture Varix in my head as like the guard, the head guard from Aladdin.
I'm sorry. I'm
Nice.
just looking at how much damage he just dealt in one hit.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh Jesus, that was me and Nabu combined last turn.
Sir, could you go ahead and describe that for us?
Yeah, this thing has hold of Cell. Varix looks at Cell like, idiot. Takes a step back,
Am I the?
and then just with an an overhand swing with the falchion, just cuts deep into it.
Okay. And as you cut into it, as you cut down, whatever it is, whatever center point, whatever knot it is, or source of life that it has, you end up cutting it, causing all of the different strands and vines and roots and everything to just kind of like get stiff and limp all at the same time, and just kind of like fall loose down into like a sack of rope and seaweed everywhere. It's almost what it's like. It's like seaweed covered all over a whole bunch of rope and cord. And unfortunately for you, sir, you happen to be all tangled up in it. You roll a
Luckily, I'm on fire.
you are on fire. That will just cause lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of steam. Sorry, I said steam. I'm in smoke. Why don't you go ahead and roll me an escape artist? It's just a DC 10 to get out.
Am I grappled still or no?
No, it DED.
Yeah, I'm just checking. I'm fine.
Okay, well, that's a roll. You actually don't even get tangled up in it. What ends up happening is as it falls, you very gracefully, you can describe it if you'd like, jump out of that thing like it's nothing.
He just like he's like surrounded by vines, just trying to think what to do next, and then he feels like all of them loosen at once, so he just kind of like shrugs his shoulders and then like walks out of them.
Beautiful, done and done. And you guys can see I've already upgraded your actual tokens on Roll20 now too, which is nice. We just got to get one where we literally take Nick's image, which is this, and we just cut off the legs, and then literally copy and paste that PNG without legs on top of this, and then bam! Look at that, we have a mount. We have a mounted token for him.
I'm no longer immolating.
What was that?
I'm no longer on fire.
Okay, but I never updated your image. I have to do that because
I have.
you see
Wait,
that?
I think I updated it on my token page, but you never made the new token.
Yeah, look at that. That's a rough looking.
I
And
fixed
then
it though.
The one that Varix went with was this. Just so everybody can see the tokens. I just started buying some Roll20 marketplace purchases, so the PCs would have options. Same will go for like people like Tesh and whatnot who wants to choose new characters. If they find something Roll20 marketplace, I'll just buy it and put it on there. As I said beforehand, no more downloading images off of Google search to use as tokens. I'll actually just pay for the artists because you usually get. I mean, with this artist right here, you get anywhere between like 80 to 400 pieces per purchase, so it's worth it. Anyways, back to you boys. So all of a sudden you kill the thing. Varix comes over and kills it. I don't know if you immediately end your large and your rage and all that stuff and how you want to react to your character, like being winded or whatever. But Nick, I will say that as you jump into your little RP right here, you have never dropped a Shambling Mound so quick before. With your entire trained troop and everything. I mean, obviously, you pull your own. And don't get me wrong, like, Shala knows a thing or two about combat, and Screet certainly has, it knows his way around the battlefield, etc., etc., etc. But this was ungodly fast. And as much as Tessel got itself all bound up by being the target and whatnot, that's normal. You've had tons of people get bound up by these things before, and it's everybody else's responsibility to drop them. The important thing is, it actually heard it and stood its ground against it. Didn't like try to run or flee or whatever. That could just be stupidity. Anyways.
Listen, he's better at fighting people, okay? That's like his whole shtick. Well, that could have gone better on my end, but the fire didn't seem to be affecting it as much as I would have expected for a thing of, well, plant material.
Yeah, my bad. Fire works better on dead wood.
Well, still, I guess it better hitting me than hitting you guys, as it still took damage from my immolating crown.
Tessel, I will agree with that on every account.
I'm not used to fighting monsters, I guess is the word to use. Where my land is, it's mostly just bandits or slavers trying to make a quick buck off.
When you don't know your enemy, it's not wise to go straight in.
Didn't have much options. I can't grow like you, Daelric. And I can't ride a chocobo or axe beak.
Well, I
You
mean,
had your bow.
you could. We brought one for you. But
Well, we left it behind. Oh, I can't whistle it over like you can.
very true. Very true. Actually, I think we did fantastic. These creatures, they do not go down easy, and this is the swiftest I've ever seen one felled. So
Do we think this would be a suitable sacrifice?
let's find out.
So you guys want to try to grab a whole bunch of cord and rope and whatnot and bring it with you back to that area while they're still doing your little errand or whatever for you, right? So you start trying to do that, to bring that over, blah, 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 blah. And it takes a considerable amount of time grabbing these things. The vines are all getting caught up on the roots and everything else around you, the trees. You're not going to be able to bring the entire thing. I mean, hell, not even going to be able to bring like a fourth of it because it just keeps getting so bound up. It's such a mess, you know?
Is there like some sort of core to it?
Not really. If there was, it was broken by barracks. But no, not really. It's a shambling
pile.
mound. It's a whole bunch of roots. You're trying to drag a knotted rope through a bunch of knotted ropes.
I guess after seeing it, but Tess would be like saying, I don't think has any what we could consider life left in it.
Let's. Can I do a survival check to see if I can dig inside and find anything?
Yeah, sure. Why don't you go ahead?
It's only been like what, 12 seconds since.
Well, I mean, you can imagine this is a little bit later on. You guys are, but Jake can maintain his large size for a bit if that's what you're asking.
Terrible.
Well, I was gonna say the deer. If it was like short time combat.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
you guys
we
can definitely go looking for the deer.
Yeah.
But just to be clear, shambling mounds weigh about 4,000 pounds. So
I can carry
don't know if-
37.
I don't know if you've ever moved 4,000 pounds before in your life, Cell, but I have. Not as many times as you, Nick. I understand. And Jake, I'm sure in your old job you used to do that kind of stuff too. But yeah, it's a lot.
I think you forget how many times I've moved you, Scott. Yeah, we've moved.
I've moved a lot. 27 or 28 now. 28, Nick, and no more for a while. We'll see. See what opportunities.
as
like maybe I'll move to like New Zealand or like Australia.
No.
I'm
It's
still
too Boston
excited
for that.
about not moving to New Jersey.
Oh yeah, that's right. I actually forgot since we talked about that. Congratulations! You don't have to move to that shithole.
Yes,
That's amazing.
absolutely.
That's genuinely very, very, very exciting. You were saying, I'm sorry, sir. Jake.
As we're kind of, I don't know, trying to gather some of it, Varix is just kind of looking at it, and there's no, like, it's literally just a bunch of vines and other things, right? There's no
Correct.
discernible sign of really life.
Correct.
Yeah, so Varix is kind of like examining it, and he'll just say to Naren, "You've fought these before?
Yes, many times.
What holds it together? I don't understand how it works."
Yeah, honestly, most times when we run into these encounters, we don't have time to examine, the corpses of these beasts. We normally have to fell them and move on as quickly as possible.
Makes sense.
That's why these expeditions are so important. We need to really understand what we're dealing with out here.
Yes, there's no. It's just vines. There's must be held together by magic. Something else.
Some fendagled nonsense like that. Magic.
Naren, just a thought that have crossed my mind. Would we be able to pass by the lake that we passed on our first journey, or
No.
my first visit?
No, it's
We don't know. I don't know where it is, right?
correct.
No.
He nods.
We should go find our original prey before we attract another predator.
I leave it to you. I'm not much for woods.
All right, boys, you ready to do this again?
Varix will continue to examine the Chambly Mound while you go grab the deer.
Okay.
I can try to assist you if you want.
You might want to assist with a deer. Grabbing a single deer is not a one-person job. Usually it's a 2 to 5 person job of cutting it, like quartering it, removing its flanks, all that
Well,
stuff.
if it's
We don't want to meet it. We want to bring light.
Hopefully, it's kind of still alive.
If it's still alive, what are you going to do? Like, toss some rope around its legs and drag it across a knotted and gnarled, rough terrain jungle floor? I mean...
Well, that's going to make quartering it much easier.
Oh. I said mush.
Didn't we all watch Braveheart?
I didn't watch all of it. It was bad.
I watched Braveheart alone.
Braveheart is
Wait, am I thinking of the wrong? Wait.
freedom!
Yeah, that movie's bad. It's really bad.
Oh my god. The movie is a rough start because it starts off as like
It's
an
funny,
old
but it's
man,
bad.
an old man pretending to be a young guy without modern makeup and CGI and whatnot to help him out. And it's like a love story you just don't care about, but it's to set up the plot. So like the first fifth of the movie, yeah, it's not the best, but it's a great movie.
I'm just a history dude. It just I did so much wrong with it. It hurts my soul.
You don't watch Hollywood for accurate representation of history.
I know, but people reference it as if it was accurate, and that hurts my soul on a very deep level.
So, again, the person who didn't know who
getting
Dick
kicked.
Cheney was. Yep.
I had to put him in his room. Sorry. I had to put him in his room. How long should I keep him there for? Chat, how long do I keep him for? Hurts. You know Mike still has never seen that movie, Nick.
It's Mike.
I bought him on Blu-ray. He still has never seen that movie. I bought him on Blu-ray. Sorry, that doesn't sound like amazing. I bought it for him on Blu-ray like the week it came out on Blu-ray, which was a long time ago when Blu-ray was like expensive instead of being like the standard movie. So, but oh my god. All right. Next thing you know, he's gonna say Dances with Wolves is a bad movie.
I'm back.
Have you ever seen Dances with Wolves?
I've not. No.
You're gone.
I didn't even know you kicked him back out. I just wasn't even looking.
Do I get to stay?
So listen, you have 2 jobs to do. Job number 1, go out or order through Amazon or whatever. The Eberron campaign setting book for 3.5. Okay.
Okay.
So Eberron
Understood.
campaign setting book. Okay. Most likely you'll cheat and download the PDF.
Yeah.
And then on like the 3rd or 4th page of the book, on the bottom of the page, it'll say movies to be inspired by. And it's a list of movies that the authors of Eberron, which is, in my opinion, the best campaign setting created until Aurorum.
What do you say?
It's like their favorite movie, and it was literally where they drew most of their inspiration from to create Eberron. Watch every one of those movies. All of them but one is really good.
Dancing with what, wolves?
Dances with Wolves, yeah.
Is it older than me?
So
Possibly.
that's considering that Eberron came out in like 2004, which means it was written like years before that and then finally got published.
Oh yeah, it's 10 years older than me.
Yeah. Yeah, everything in there is going to be. It also has things like Pirates of the Caribbean. It's also
Never
older
watched
than
that
you
either.
saw. So it came out like 98 or 99.
I never
It's
watched.
Also older than
And I didn't watch Pirates of the Caribbean, so
So watch every movie on that page. That's your homework, okay?
probably not. Not.
You have 1
happening.
month to watch it. They're all good movies.
I'm just not gonna watch it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't watch movies very often.
He's like, I'd rather watch CW, you know,
No,
I watch
I don't-
Arrow.
You think I
Arrow
wa-
really gets me. you know
That
what I
movie's so
mean?
bad.
Oh,
Sorry, that show's so bad.
Flash, it's
I
some
watched like,
quality film.
dude, I watched
like
I watched 4
Flash.
seasons of Flash, 4 seasons
Oh,
of
no.
Arrow, and the show never got good.
Zack Snyder's the greatest director to have ever lived. I don't know what Tarantino is, but no, seriously, man. Zack
I think I've
Snyder.
only watched one Tarantino movie.
No, the only thing that makes a good movie is lens flares. I need so many lens flares. Oh my god. Lens flares for days.
I don't think I've watched any Snyder movies.
I need
either.
jump cuts in the middle of fight scenes. I want a 20-second fight scene with 83 jump cuts. That's what
Oh.
I need. That's what
Wait.
that's what makes a good fight scene.
The one Snyder movie I watched was the original Justice League because my parents wanted to watch it. I was like, this movie's gonna be really bad,
Oh, so
and
bad.
it was bad.
Brittany made me watch it. I won't watch the new one with her. I don't care. I'm done. I'm done with DC movies. But the last one I was willing to give a chance to was the new Wonder Woman, and it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't good. That's a lot. I'm done with DC movies. I won't watch the Joker shit. I won't watch Birds of whatever. I don't care. They all suck. I'm not watching any more
True.
DC movies or TV shows for that matter. They all suck.
True.
The cartoon
That's right.
Supergirls or whatever it's called. That I don't know. That one. That one's cute. So.
But you're right. Super. If you're gonna watch a movie, it's super.
Oh, no. Do not watch that movie. Oh,
It is
my God,
fantastic.
all right, back to the game. So you guys try for probably a good 45 minutes, maybe half an hour to do this, pulling this thing. Eventually, you just have to. You're out of breath. You're pouring sweat. I mean, the two of you aren't exactly people that are made for rainforests. You're out of breath. You're pouring sweat. It's hard work with almost no result. This is not working out well.
And I'm hurt pretty bad.
Yeah.
I'm like half HP.
Yeah. No. It's So either way, it's based on Daelric. Thanks, Fitz.
Forrest Gump's a really good movie though. I watched that one, so you should be proud of me.
Oh, it's funny. All right. Life is only like a box of chocolates if it's sent to you from Rosin. That's really good. Anyways, so back to who went actually hunting for the deer?
I did.
Roll me your survival to find it.
Oh god.
I assumingly went with him. So
Oh,
No, you were helping the other one try to rip the vines.
no,
Right,
why would I do
right.
that? I already gave up on that.
Oh, you were helping hunt?
I was helping
Yeah.
go find the deer with Naren.
Oh, because like Naren left immediately to do that while you guys were doing the other thing. I thought.
I wasn't doing anything with the shambling man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cell
my-
said he was going to find the deer.
Either way, he rolled a fine enough survival. So you come along. Your assistance was very needed, and you are able to track down the deer. The deer is, of course, in death throes. You know what I mean? Like it's lying there. It's waiting for the mercy kill to go and put it out of its misery, assuming you actually want to kill it. But it's not small. I mean, you're in a forest, so it's less of a deer, more of a stag. Anyways, so I mean, this thing is not small. It's a large creature. So again, you're looking at something that's about 2,000 pounds, maybe a little bit less than in weight. This is something you can easily drag.
I got 11 strength, boys.
That seems large for a deer.
I said stag. I corrected it to a stag there, at least.
I can help drag 650 pounds. So if you can drag like 1.4.
I can always have Nabu help as well.
Oh, nope. Sorry. Nope. 350 to 400 pounds. I'm dumb.
I was going to say,
Reindeer.
yeah, and those are big.
Yeah, they're very, very, very big. I think for some reason I was thinking more like a
Like a moose?
yeah, moose. I don't know why I was thinking moose.
Can you call
A
like
moose weighs only 840 to 1,500, so still not about 2,000 pounds. I was way off there.
can we get like all 3 chocobo and like lay the deer on top of him?
I don't think we need to do that at this point. It's 350. So between me and you, and then yes, we can use Nabu to help. We can drag it out of there.
So the thing is, you're dealing with extremely rough terrain, so it's very difficult to do. But it's not like it's impossible, right? So why don't you go ahead?
Hold on.
Can
How
we
long
pick
does
it up?
Freedom of Movement last? I believe it lasts a while.
Rounds.
No. 10 minutes a level?
Ooh, actually, so not using it to hunt and then re-triggering it, you could actually go for how many levels is the caster level of that thing?
Well, the minimum level of the spell is 4th, so it's at least 40 minutes.
If Freedom Movement is a 4th level
so-
spell, which means minimum caster level is 7, I think.
Oh, 7, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you'd be able to grab the thing and kind of pull it. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, so you're able to pull the thing. Well, you have freedom of movement. It keeps getting snagged. No, so you drag the thing back to where it is, but I still need from you a strength check from the chocobo. Before the chocobo rolls, why don't you guys go ahead and give it an aid? Both of you guys can roll your aid another strength check. Tessel is very helpful.
I'm not strong. I'm dexterous.
Nick, you give the chocobo +2. Go ahead.
+3.
Why? Oh,
Haha.
Cavalier is a really cool class. If you look at some of its archetypes, a flat Cavalier is a little boring.
Yeah, I was actually going to try to convince these clowns to hold off and we all charge together because I would have gave everybody massive bonuses, but
Well, you didn't say anything. I would have done it.
but it was going to take me it took me too many rounds to get set up, so it wasn't even worth it.
Yeah, it'd be better in a different combat where you could do it.
Yes. So Nabu's doing a strength check with a +3. All right. Just boom. Add the 3 to that, so this is a 13.
Do you want to modify that, sir, with a luck die?
Sure, I'll steal a luck die.
Okay, you beat the DC 15 to drag this thing cleanly, easily, without it being too torn up to kill the thing, and you drag it all the way back. The sprites that watched the hunt, the few of them that actually followed you along for the hunt, were somewhat amused by your actions. When you shot the deer, they were somewhat shocked, but didn't react either because things eat things. That's how like the planet works. And then the shambling mound came up, and once again, they were entertained by you fighting the mound. Destroying the mound was only upsetting for them because the entertainment ended. Though it ended with a rah as you did it. Dragging the thing back, though, that's something that they're genuinely baffled by. They don't understand why you're baffled. Like, there's a bunch of questions. What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't know. Almost like you're surrounded by a whole bunch of like 5-year-olds, just like constant 5-year-olds on a sugar high, nonstop. So you eventually are able to get it back to the tree. Varix, of course, is sitting down trying to catch his breath and is pouring sweat from everything that transpired, unable to move the mound over here.
I didn't try to drag the mound over. I was just examining it, trying to figure out how it worked.
You guys all talk about dragging the mound. I described dragging it multiple times, and now nobody
Yeah, but
dragged the mound.
Exactly.
No, we went and said, "Hey, is there anything in this?" And you said no 3 times, different ways, because we all asked the same question. So then we was like, "Oh, there's no point to drag it."
Sounds like fake news. It sounds like you waited till you found out how difficult it was, and you're like, I'm not going to do that.
No,
Isn't
because
that
there's nothing
what
in
you
it.
usually do? You start to do something, it's difficult, so you just stop.
I mean, no. It's called tenacity. It's called perseverance. It's called having your spine, Jake.
I mean,
Tomato, mate.
look at that sweater.
Clearly tomato.
Okay. This is a man who doesn't know when to stop. Look at that. See,
It's a comfortable sweater.
I hope so.
It is a very, very comfortable sweater. Yeah. It looks funny on stream too, because it like almost has like a shimmer to it because it's all black background here. But anyways, so yeah, Joey got it. Joey knows. So granted, it's coming from Joey, but so you guys bring the thing there and you have it in the area of the trees.
Okay, so I stuff it into the tree.
Give me that axe. I need to make a hole real quick.
I
Remember, the
Gonna make
trees
some
aren't
tree-
very wide. They're more like birch trees.
I would say
we're gonna make some tree sausage here.
I would say, how do we offer this life to the tree?
To who?
To like just the sprites around.
They look amused, confused, and give you questioning glances.
Because it's not alive.
Is it alive?
It is very tortured at this point, but unfortunately still alive.
Oh Jesus.
Put it
What-
on the roots of the tree? I would guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll with it. Let's put it on the roots of the tree. Yeah, I mean, if this thing comes down to it, and all we had to do was just like water the tree, I'm gonna be so mad. Look at him, he's laughing. That's probably what it is.
Did you try watering it?
I did not. Okay, nobody had any suggestions before any of the shenanigans started. Okay, I'm just being very clear. So yeah, I don't know. Let's. Are we supposed to sacrifice this deer to the tree?
You asked that to the sprites.
Yeah.
They again seem confused. They seem to not understand the word sacrifice.
I want to give this life to the trees.
Like, how are you going to give life to the tree? How are you going to do that?
You said the tree must give life. It must take life to give life.
It gives life and it takes life. Yes.
How does it take life?
It takes
I think
life.
I didn't realize what the metaphor is, or what they mean. Now that I realize it.
Well,
it
then-
takes life. And it gives life. And we must give it life.
You said we could plant them elsewhere, correct?
They can be planted, yes. Of course. How else do trees grow?
How do
Be
we-
silly.
Where
He
can we
is,
get a seed, an acorn, or a way to plant it?
You must give life to get life.
Gesture to the deer. We're trying to give it life. A life to get a life.
It's alive, not for long.
That
Oh,
is
poor
fair.
thing. I wonder if it's still ticklish.
Narin, I don't believe this has worked.
Can we heal him?
Go ahead.
Yeah, honestly, go for it.
The sprites, they're chattering and talking and whatnot, but they don't actually take actions for or against the deer. Aside from some of them are like snuggling against its fur and whatnot. Others are giving it like soothing pets. Like, oh, poor thing.
Well, I guess leave it. How has the scavenger hunt been going?
Sure.
They've been
Water the
gathering a lot-
tree.
they've been
Yes, yes.
Gathering
Water the
lots
tree.
and lots of stuff.
Water the tree.
You just get annoyed as you see this thing still lying there dying, not sure what you're supposed to do. And you go and you get out like a canteen of water and you just pour some water on the tree.
Yeah.
And you once again you have like one of the fairies sitting there that's head in its hands, lying on its belly, kicking its feet in the air, watching you. What are you doing?
Washing my blood off the tree.
You missed a spot.
I'm giving the tree life. Water is life.
It's oh, and they're all just amused by it.
You know what? Tesla has a revelation. Okay.
I don't think he did.
I mean, I know farms work theoretically, right? You need to, fertilize soil, right? Which is like dead stuff in the soil, and it makes the harvest grow better, right? That's some like stuff I would probably have picked up in my time. That's reasonable enough.
So what do you say?
The tree must take life from the soil, just like our wheats do, and our other what we grow on the lands and our farms. That might be what they're talking about. Not literally taking a life. It just takes life from the land to grow, and then gives life. Maybe magical or just fruits or something.
Okay, well, can we have some seeds so we can give them life?
You asked them that.
Yeah.
What kind of seeds are you looking for?
There's seeds for this tree.
The seeds will only come if you give it life.
How do I give it life?
You have to give it life.
Gunnar and I think we're gonna walk in circles. We don't understand what they mean. There must be some sort of deeper meaning to it that the creatures of the forest understand.
At this point, you hear snoring, and you look over, and Barracks has actually got his back against one of the trees, and he's just...
Old man, they need their naps.
He's like 70.
Yep.
I guess we mill about to like the.
Okay, no one is skeeting on the tree. Keegan. Jesus fuck. Oh my god. Okay,
I don't know why that reminds me of the.
Seriously, Keegan? Seriously? Yeah, the funny part is, you only said that because it's by text. If you were in the call, $10 says you would not have said that. You would have kept that one to yourself and just giggled to yourself.
Well, from the window to the wall. No.
Tessa would get bored at one point and just ask, "Why can't I touch the tree?
No.
Why am I?"
You cannot touch the tree.
But I ask why. I won't touch it. I guarantee you, on everything I've done, all the entertainment, I will not touch your tree.
A tree is life. It gives life and it takes life.
Why can't I touch it? Am I not life, just like them?
When you say that, kind of like putting words to a thought or more of a feeling. One of them kind of like they like whisper to each other, and one of them says, "Yeah, not life," and they kind of confirm with each other one more time, and then one of them points at you and is like, "You are not life."
My heart beats. Does it not?
They seem confused by the question.
Am I life?
Yes.
I live like them.
And you
I
say
eat,
that one of them
I
kind of like
sleep.
lands in your head. Can I braid your hair?
Sure.
No, not you. Him. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Does my heart not beat like theirs? Do I not eat and sleep? What is not life?
You are not life.
He's just perplexed. He gives up his questioning, and I guess he just like kind of sits against not one of the birch trees, against like a other tree
While
around.
Jake is sleeping, I'm just gonna start throwing dirt over his limbs. Start burying Jake. And,
The sprites probably help you.
to give life.
I'm
So
giving
throw
him
these
life.
like tiny little sprite handfuls of dirt on him, which is cute because the couple of them are holy shit, that is a lot of dirt really fast. There are a lot of sprites. There's literally like 4,000, 5,000 sprites there. And if even like 10% help you, that's like 400 sprites. That's like 400 mice trying to bury you. Right? Like that's...
I believe there is like 1,000 to 2,000 sprites there. The others are getting stuff.
Yeah,
which
but
we've been
some
waiting
probably
for a
get
long
bored
time.
of collecting and come back.
or succeeded or got tired.
Yeah. They're not like very ambitious creatures that like do one thing for long, it seems.
All right. So,
Well, wake up being half buried.
well, your legs are... It's kind of like if you fall asleep at the beach, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. You have beaches in Australia, right?
many.
Oh, okay. I just wasn't
Careful.
sure. I was sure
I
if you
live
guys...
10 minutes from the beach, buddy.
I think everybody in Australia lives 10 minutes from the beach.
Down
It's either that
basement.
or nuclear wasteland. You know, it's like...
Yeah.
Well, I mean, a desert, it's still sand, I guess.
Either way, so kind of let this play out, and unfortunately, unless there's anything else you guys want to approach at this, you probably just end up leaving it with perplexed and annoyed. Unless you had any other ideas, of course.
Unless, you know, you pollinate the trees. I don't know. Are there flowers, or is there any way?
There are many flowers. I have a flower for you to sniff.
Jesus Christ!
Dude.
I'll look at the sprite. Can you give this tree life for me?
Says the sprite.
Yeah.
Be like, no,
Why not?
we're too little.
How do I give it life?
You have to give it life.
Like the deer?
Oh.
Like the Daelric?
No.
Maybe healing magics. Is that not life?
You say healing magics, and one of them slaps you in the ankle and says, "That restores life."
The sun?
What an idiot, am I right?
I don't know.
I go to like, you know, like elbow bump like one of the sprites, but then my elbow just like takes it out.
The others chuckle at that. Like there's like a moment of like, and then when they realize it's entirely accidental, they're like, "Ah!" So, anyways, time passes, and eventually they come back having collected many of the objects that you were asking them for. I don't remember exactly how long that list of objects were, but we gathered a pretty good percentage of it. I would say, why don't we have chat here go ahead and roll us 3d20. You each choose one person in chat to roll a d20 for you.
LD, well, of course, always.
Viking.
Always.
Naga.
All right, there we go.
14 by my boy.
All right, 14. Yeah. The other two rolled, but LD took the win.
Hey, LD's the best. That's all I gotta say.
Viking rolls like a 3 or something. Watch.
Better than Joey. Let's go.
And last one, excuse me.
He can't.
Told you. All right, so that's going to be 32 plus 40%. Sorry, plus 60%. Is they actually get you was it 62%? So they get you 6. Hold on, what did I just say?
Wait, you said 60%.
72. Sorry, plus 40 is 72%. So they get you 72% of all the items on the list. They just go, they find it, bring it all back to you, that you guys have to do anything other than screw up a few times for their entertainment. Anyways, you they eventually kind of bring all these pieces back to you, whatever it is, and they still are not bothering you. You seem to be having a rather peaceful interaction with these little sprites.
Well, coolio. Thanks. Have a nice day.
Yep.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
You go to leave, and they you go with them. And so a bunch of them kind of like follow out with you for a little while. They'll eventually kind of taper off one or a few at a time, or maybe like a dozen all at once, or whatever it is, as they grow boring or whatever it is. It's kind of like making their way along. Eventually, no more of them are following you. None of you guys have like a feat or a that can
Tessel would actually, like when like they're leaving, he would tell them his name, and I hope maybe if I ever come here we can meet again.
They giggle.
Yeah, he likes them, so
Oh.
he leaves with the rest.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to send an entire army out here to burn this place to the ground. It's not going to be on my list of things to do.
Tesla doesn't know that.
Maybe just burn that one grove down for the lumber mill that's going to go there.
Maybe not a bad idea.
The forest gets a little quieter.
That's right.
Oy.
That.
I'm going to take your life, motherfuckers.
Oy vey. All right. So, as you guys are heading your way back out, was there anywhere else inside the forest? Because you still had other places you wanted to go and actually investigate in the forest. I imagine you still want to go deeper.
I'm hurt.
I mean, you're going to be here for days anyway, so you guys are going to sleep at some point.
Yeah.
But we only gained like what, our level plus con?
I know, it's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
We're not playing friggin' 5e where you're like, hey, I took a nap. Remember that arrow you just described going through my chest? Well, that doesn't matter anymore. I had a sandwich. I had a sandwich. God, 5e bothers me so much. Does it bother you? That like your character, you literally just like they like get in a combat where their 100 health point pool drops down to like, you know, I don't know, 0, and they like, no, stay with me, buddy, CPR, and they give you like a heal that wakes you up to like 2 health points, and then you sit down and have a sandwich for an hour. You spend all of your hit die, and you're like, no, I'm back up to 100. It's all good. That meant nothing, you know. Never mind that 17 sword attacks and all those arrow punctures I took. It's all good.
I grew up on Dragon Ball Z.
True.
So I think I should just be able to eat a bean or like a bowl of rice and good to go.
He's not wrong.
Several bowls of rice.
I
Oh,
agree.
excuse me. Several is an understatement about how many bowls of rice. Poor, what is it, Kami? Oh, man. I think he ran out of rice in the heavens.
Not Kami, it's the cat, dude. I think he made rice.
No, when he was in the cloud. When Goku was dead?
Oh, that's the Supreme Kai.
Yeah, it is Supreme Kai.
See.
You are right. You are right. You are right. Supreme Kai. You are correct. All right. So, either way, back to game. I think the healing is too easy in 5e. I also think it's pretty harsh in Pathfinder without a healer. It's just, if you expect to go on grandiose adventures day after day after day, Pathfinder's harsh. If you expect your characters to, you know, take a fucking break. Look, I just murdered 17 goblins by my own hands. Never mind what the wizard did. Let me just, you know, clean my blade from all the guilt of murdering 17 sapient creatures that are just, you know, in a horrible socioeconomic situation. They're just trying to get by with everything that they can, despite the fact that everybody wants to murder them instead of give them a job. You know, that's cool. I'm just gonna wash that down, kick it down to the tavern, and go do it again tomorrow. I don't need a few weeks to get over the PTSD of being a sociopath, because sociopaths don't have PTSD. Hey.
Hey, you just described the CCP.
Right, back to the game.
Ignore that bit.
Yeah, I'm sure my WeChat's gonna ban me any minute. So
so we your characters are gonna go deeper into the woods, right?
Sure.
yeah. Why not?
Yeah. Why did we come here again? I can't remember.
I mean, for those resources.
Basically,
resources.
yeah.
No, it
And-
was something for. It was the thing for Naren, right?
You know, also to find areas of interest inside the woods to actually investigate them,
Okay.
explore them, if you will. Funny thing is, did I actually have you guys make your exploration checks earlier for this plot of land where you found those trees?
You did not know.
I don't think I did. I think I still have to have you roll a survival check to explore this land.
I mean, yeah, I natty 20'd that definitely.
Nick, we know that's a lie. Okay, you're rolling in at 20s.
Yes, Yes, let's be real here. I won it.
We're waiting for,
If he,
we're waiting
I'm,
for
I'm. Oh, you want me to roll?
Oh, yeah, of course.
You
Is
son-
there any assist stuff we can do, or is this a different kind of roll?
I mean, he's rolling a survival.
Okay, so I'm gonna assist him.
No. This assumes the whole party is.
Does he
working
get a
on it.
bonus because he's familiar with these woods, though? Right? Is that why we
No,
get?
not for this. Nope.
Okay.
And again, the whole party working together is why he's able to make a check. Realistically, the
Don't-
person with the highest modifier makes the check. But
Didn't I have Winifred's wisdom from last session that I haven't used?
You used it.
Did I?
I'm fairly positive you used it because I got
I-
one as well.
Don't remember using it.
oh, convenient. Convenient. You don't remember using it, Nick.
That's not my job to keep track of. That's yours.
Oh, I'm looking. No, I cleared them all out because all I have in here is the ones from Ophios and Rena and whatnot. They had a pretty awesome. They had a pretty awesome combat, though.
I think,
I'm gonna tell you about it later on, Nick.
I think Chad agrees with me. I didn't use it, but that's all right. That's okay.
I mean, that's Xylemos. Their opinion doesn't matter.
Hey, Xylemos cops in my stream, so don't say that to him. That's all I have to say.
So I stalled long enough for one of you fuckers to give it. No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say. Oh, you know what's funny is Vince Sexual literally just gave it to you.
Oh, you serious?
Yeah. Yep. It even says Narin, except I think he has the apostrophe in the wrong spot. Nope, I'm wrong, not him.
We need
Oh,
luck
wow.
dice, guys.
Thanks,
Hint,
Van
hint,
the
luck
Sexual.
dodge.
Yeah,
Vince is
thank
probably
you.
watching on Twitch Mobile right now too, so there's like a 40-second
Oh.
delay. So I'm pretty sure he's watching on Twitch Mobile right now. So
Oh, that sounds painful. It will be used. I will make sure that. Wow, but I think 22. That's okay. That is okay.
no, you're using it now, bitch.
I'll take it.
Or do you want to luck it instead? Because this is a forest. You know, this is probably a really, really, really difficult check to make.
Can I bolt it?
Can you both it? Oh, absolutely, you can use both.
Oh yeah. Let's use both.
All right, so you had a 27 plus. Wow, Keegan
Coming
in
through.
for the win. Keegan in for
Wow.
the win. Wow, and Keegan, it literally says instead of the Winnies, and the funny part is it was almost as good as the Winnies. Wow. Wow.
Thank you, boys.
Cool.
Bringing me up from my failure zone. I like it.
All right, that was sexy. All right, so yeah, you go from a 22 to a 31. So search around in the forest. You notice that there are a good many things around this area. 31's really fucking high. So had you not had that RP the way you did, you eventually would have found this grove anyways, to first and foremost. But one of the other things that you're going to notice is that there are many other trees kind of throughout this forest. But even though there are many different trees throughout the forest, they're all, at least around here, of the same type of tree. They look very, very similar to the white trees that you had seen before, but they aren't white. They don't even have the speckles or dots or anything like that on them either, right? It's the same species of tree. You know what I mean? And you see many of them kind of like make up this area that stands out in your minds because you spent so much fucking time with those trees beforehand, obviously, right? So to define what kind of tree it is, I'll have to like Google like arboreum and then like drive there and like spend a day in arboreum with my daughter and then like read about trees while I'm there and then eventually fall in love with the way one looks and then put that one into my world and oh screw it, there's one in I think West Roxbury. I'll have to do that sometime soon. So we
I want you to go through all that love and passion for this tree just for my character to deforest your entire world of it.
oh okay.
And I think that'd be great. Yeah.
Absolutely, but only if I could find like a really good branch and like remove it from the arboreum and bring it home, and I can like hone it down and make it into a really, really, really like good, smooth. What do you see? I'm going with this
Steak.
steak. Yeah. So
I've seen Scott's whittling, so I'm not expecting to see anything good or smooth.
excuse me. Aurora's magic wands are amazing. They're beautiful. They were fun to make. I enjoyed doing it, and Rory thinks they're cool.
Someone sounds a little defensive there.
Because they're really cool. I'll show them to you after the break. But So you guys not only just find the fact that all of these trees are similar to those trees, though without any of the white or the speckled dots or anything like that, none of that stands out. You of course find that, but Nick, you also find an area where there's like a really good stream through there. And I don't just mean like a little trickle stream. We find many of those about. An area with a pretty decent sized stream, where if you actually did want to set up a sawmill, you probably could set one up if you wanted to. You'd actually have a decent amount of water power to assist with the sawmill. It wouldn't be a bad idea, honestly. Traveling to the area, though, you do notice there are a good number of creatures native to the area here. It's rather dense with them. So if you were to construct anything here, you would have to deal with the locals, at least for a while, causing a problem. Almost like an immune system trying to fight back until you hope eventually it just kind of like forms a cyst around you and just like leaves you there, you know. Either way, so that's kind of like what you find. There's a really good spot for putting a sawmill if you wanted to. Those details about the trees. Last thing I would say, because you got a 31, is you do actually find one particular sign that catches you off guard. It's not in the forest itself, not in this area itself. It's near the edge of it, where you find a little bit of fallen tree brush that, with a knowledge nature check, you'll be able to identify. You already noticed that it has very unique properties, which you can define, but a knowledge nature might be able to help you.
Coming right up. Oh!
One of the things that you notice about this tree branch, because at one point in time you're kind of like making your way through, and you guys are going to take a break, and you happen to come across, like I said, a tree branch that's there. It's a very different type of tree from all the others. That happens to be much darker than all the other ones, so on and so forth. But whatever, it's an area by a couple of stones that are actually pretty dry, like pretty dry. There's some moss on them, nothing too bad. We like, okay, this is a good spot for us to like catch our breath, wipe sweat from our brow, you know, grab a bite to eat, some noms before you keep pushing on. And you go to move that branch, figuring, you know, you're going to test the weight to see how strong it is before you call over Varix or whatever to help you move it. And as you go to lift it, you kind of brace yourself and you lift it, like, oh. And it's not like it's light, but it's a hell of a lot lighter than you expected it would be. And so at first you think, oh, this must be like some driftwood, right? Like some old beat up wood or whatever it is. You kind of throw it to the side and whatnot, and then kind of it catches your attention. You go over and you look at it. This wood actually looks like it was broken not too long ago. I mean, with your nature check, it looks like it was probably broken a week ago at most. So it clearly came from somewhere around here, most likely deeper into the woods. But this wood, while being hitting it with an axe and a sword a couple of times, scratching it with like a dagger, while maintaining incredible strength, it is very, very light.
Falling.
Why don't we take a break? We'll back in just a couple of minutes. What did I say I was going to do during the break? Oh, Aurora's wand. I'm going to go get it.
Wand, yes.
Yes. All right. Everybody cares about it. I know. We'll see you all very soon. Very, very soon. Oh, what's that away screen right there? Did y'all see that away screen? Oh my golly gosh, gee willikers. It almost feels accurate. Almost. Something's wrong there.
No,
Oh,
that's sad.
the bottom right-hand corner has the wrong name, but don't worry about it. It's almost there. Top left-hand corner is perfect.
True.
Perfection.